what's going on, guys? I'm Callahan Hood, Mahi Championship, sitting here with Pete Richardson with Mahi Championship. Well, we're getting really excited. We're about 3 weeks away from our kickoff party, April 27th at 6 o'clock, Volusia Top Gun. We look forward to seeing everybody there. We're having boats sign up daily. If you haven't yet, take advantage of the early registration. Go to our website, mahichampionship.com. You can save your team money signing up early, or you can sign up at the kickoff party. All the Calcuttas will be available at the kickoff party, preferably cash. So what we want to do first off is I want to go into a few topics. Me and Pete have been talking about these topics for a while. And the main topic we want to talk about is reading a weather forecast for a fishable day. This is huge for some people. Some people get, they go and they see a big ground sea and they get discouraged about it. But the thing is, with a big ground sea, I prefer, wouldn't you, Pete?
I much prefer it.
Much prefer a ground sea versus a wind chop, a 3-foot wind chop. I'd rather it be 8-foot rollers with no wind on it than have a 3-foot chop getting sprayed all day.
That's true.
Yeah. So what I did is, if you remember a few months ago, we were wahoo fishing and we were looking at it, and I actually screen recorded a forecast for this purpose right here to talk about this right here. So what I want to do is kind of just go through this. You'll see this on your screen pop up. So this is the St. Augustine east-northeast buoy that we recorded. As you can see, 20 knots of wind starting out on that Wednesday. 20 knots out of northeast, 11 foot at 12 seconds. That's obviously not fishable. So, but when you got down to the Thursday and even into the Friday right here, 4 mile an hour out of the west, 5 foot at 11 seconds. That's a beautiful ocean.
That's beautiful ocean.
I mean, that's fishable all day long, even for the small 21, 22 foot boats. You won't even feel that. You get 20 miles off the beach, you won't even feel that. And then obviously in the end of it, it goes back to the 12, 15 miles an hour, even the 20 miles an hour out of the north with 6 foot. I mean, that's unfishable ocean. But that ground sea with that 5 foot at 11 seconds spread way out like that, with that light wind on there, I mean, that's fishable all day long. Wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Light wind's the key.
Light wind's the key.
When you get it doesn't matter if it's 3 foot, if you got a 3-foot wind wave on it.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Oh yeah, choppy. It's hard to fish in too, So that's the thing when you guys go to declare. I mean, there's huge money in this tournament. You want to pick your days where you can run and gun for guys that like to run and gun, or guys that like to just fish an edge, or whatever you like to do. I mean, obviously you want the conditions to be perfect because you only get 2 days in the month of May, so you got to pick your days wisely. So pick your days wisely, look for those fishable days, and learn how to read that weather forecast, that ocean, that sea, and really go after it. So here's another topic: east side or the west side? Where's the tournament going to be won?
West side.
You think so?
West side. Be one.
West side.
West side.
Look at last year. What was his name?
Blake.
Blake. He had a 24-foot Dusky single 200 Honda. He won the first place on this side. I think it was a 200 foot of water.
Somewhere in there.
Late May. I think I have to agree with you on that. I think the tournament will be won on this side of the Gulf Stream. When we say east side or west side, we're talking about the Gulf Stream. I think a tournament will be won on this side in late May. But that's just my opinion. All you professionals out there, you know where it'll be won. So if I had to guess, if I were fishing the tournament, I'd say I'd be fishing 180 foot in the third week of May.
Yes.
What would you be doing?
I'd start in 180 and work my way out.
See what you come across?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's two opinions right there. I mean, our opinions can mean nothing to you, but that's just us right there. That's what we think. All my big dolphin have always come in that 180 foot stuff. I've caught some decent ones on the other side, but my bigger ones have been on this side late May, even early June, So another topic here is the exclusive economic zone, the EE zone. Well, there's a little gray area right there once you get down, because you're allowed, the farthest south is you're allowed to go out of Sebastian in our tournament. So we got from Mayport to Sebastian. There's no east or west boundaries, so you can go as far as you want out of Sebastian, or far as you want out of Mayport, but you got to stay within the exclusive economic zone. We'll put a little screen on here for you so you can see the red line. Stay inside that red line. Again, whatever waters, state, the FWC patrols And there's a gray area down there around off Sebastian called the corner. That red line comes into the corner. If you cross that red line, technically you'll be disqualified. You're fishing in Bahamian waters. That's not our waters. So make sure you stay on this side. So back to this west side or east side, Pete. What would you say? Because the corner could be red hot. Right now it's red hot. We got guys in the Bahamas whacking them.
Absolutely, the corner can always be hot. But in the process, on this side, it's just sheer numbers, man. There's more people fish it. There's more chances of fishing. Much easier fishery. I mean, there is giants on the other side, but they're few and far between.
Early, I would say,
Yeah,
probably.
they're few and far between.
Yeah, it just seems like that later May comes on, the more they come across the stream. You know, that's just my theory on it from what I've seen other people catching in my experience. So, but anyway, so back to the exclusive economic zone. Can't stress that enough. Make sure you stay inside there. I don't want to see you go catch a giant and then you get disqualified because you're out of bounds. So, another topic: bigger ballyhoo or smaller ballyhoo?
I'm a medium.
Everyone's heard elephants eat peanuts, right? Everyone's heard that. Is that true?
I use a lot of small baits. I use small and medium baits. I'm not a big fan. I'm not for big baits, you know.
See, I don't know if I agree with you on that. But, I mean, that's where opinions come in. It just seems that the bigger ballyhoos on a big chugger, we got a Lobo lures, something like that right there. Put that on a short rigger, even a long rigger. Let that baby smoke with a big select horse ballyhoo behind it. Stand by.
I think they're opportunists. I think they're going to eat anything.
Do you think so? Well, you could be right. You could be right about that. So I just love the chuggers. Even putting something like these on the flat lines. You know, even big lures with a hook in it. Not even a ballyhoo.
Absolutely.
So, but it's whatever you prefer. All the charter guys, I'll tell you right now, 90% of them dink rig fish. Absolutely small ballyhoos. And Damian Lawler, one of them, always whacks a giant every single year. I'll show you a picture right here of a stud he caught. I think it was last year, 2 years ago, 63 pounder or something, right out of here, out of Ponce Inlet. That was on a dink ballyhoo.
On the west side.
On the west side. So, I mean, that's it. I just keep going back to, if I was fishing this tournament, where would I go? What would I be fishing? And hopefully these topics right here get your brain working and makes you think, because, I mean, I would like any kind of input to help me potentially win. There's gonna be some huge money. Not only are you gonna win a $70,000 first place boat from East Cape, the amount of money in the Calcuttas is gonna be sickening.
And that's Calcutta's help decide where you're going to fish too. You know?
Yeah. A lot of money to win in the Calcuttas. This year we put it on social media, but we're doing a $500 winner take all wahoo, a $500 winner take all yellowfin, and a $250 winner take all blackfin. So there's going to be a couple different species because we had a lot of wahoos caught last year, a lot of yellowfins, a lot of blackfins, and we like to see more ways to win in the Mahi Championship. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
Yeah.
Whole lot better to have multiple winners.
Multiple winners. That's why we came together. We decided it. Say, hey man, let's throw it in there, see what happens. So make sure you get into some Calcuttas because you don't want to miss out on that money.
Big winner last year on money was Calcutta winner.
Yep. Jeff Rogers. Second place, 32 pounder, walked away with $70,000. Crazy money. And we're expecting a way bigger turnout this year than that.
Absolutely.
So, next topic's going to be, this is what I think, what I always wonder, are planer baits efficient for Mahi fishing?
I've caught a big dolphin on
A planer bait? Just on a wire rig trying to catch a wahoo?
Yep, running right next to a weed line, planer down.
Planer down?
Got rock.
Really? Yeah.
I caught a big one on a Magnum stretch before too.
Really?
On a big Magnum stretch.
A deep diving plug?
Deep diving plug.
Yeah. See, that's a lot of people have a lot of mixed opinions on that too. I mean, that's just, for me, that's why I like smoking baits, big chuggers, smoking. I don't put anything down if I'm straight targeted Mahi, but you caught big ones on a planer. So it just depends on what you want to do, what you're feeling. Just nice to get two different opinions on what's going on and what have people experienced out there. So this is a big topic I've talked to a lot of people about. Does the moon phase affect a Mahi bite?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't either. I agree with you. I agree. So everyone always says, "Oh, Mahi will eat a dang flip-flop or a beer can trolling behind you," which probably would. You know, given the opportunity. That they're ferocious eaters. They eat all day long, and they're one of the fastest growing fish in the ocean. So you don't think moon phase would affect a Mahi bite?
I don't think moon phase does.
Yeah. So that could be a different opinion too on a couple different people, but it's nice to touch on that. So any other topics you want to touch right there? That's really the only thing that I wanted to kind of go over for people.
I think I'm good on the topic.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything.
Right on. So lastly is we posted a couple weeks ago, Lobo Lures is our lure sponsor on board. So if you have not checked him out, make sure you check him out. He makes awesome fishing lures, fishing products. He's got all the skirts. If you ever want to reskirt your stuff, just contact him. You can go in and shop. He'll do it right there for you. Local guy. He's off Carswell Avenue in Holly Hill. We'll put his link in the description right here. He's made a bunch of good marlin lures for me. He's got the Bahamian flag in there. Love that one. It's pretty. But also, Lobo Lures is giving out a $2,500 first place payout to the biggest Mahi caught on a Lobo lure. You have to buy a Lobo lure and fish it, and you can, if you catch the biggest Mahi in the Mahi Championship, you'll win $2,500. If it were me, I'd probably buy that one right there.
Thing's hard to beat with a dolphin.
Long rigger, short rigger, flat line, whatever you want. Chugger head, smoking, stand by, because he's coming. So that's all we got for you this episode, guys. We hope some of these topics and tips and opinions helped you. We look forward to seeing everybody compete this year. We wish the best of luck to everybody. This Dock Talk is presented to you by Blue Water Marine. Blue Water Marine's down there off US 1 in Holly Hill. Go in there. You got Dave as the master mechanic in there. Ryan, he's one of the owners. Those guys are great to me. They were working on my boat before they even became a sponsor to this tournament. They worked on Pete's boat.
They've been great to me.
Been great to Pete. They always answer. They get you in and out very efficiently. Parts, service, sales. If you're looking for a new boat, anything you want, just go in there and talk to them. And we look forward to seeing everyone once again, April 27th, 6 o'clock at Volusia Top Gun. And don't forget to bring your money for Calcuttas. Don't not get in the Calcuttas. Can't stress that enough.
Be in your best interest.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.